probably add all music on Corktown Radio has been bought and paid for, motherfuckers. Tell that we've paid for all this music.
Oh, yeah, but that's a lie.
No, it's not. I paid for all my music.
But you're not paying the artists.
No, but I paid. Well, I did. I paid when I bought the CD.
Yeah, but you don't have no idea.
And a blank tape. Let's go.
Welcome back to Corktown Radio. And here's your panel with a new guest, Millard Crosby.
Miller, post office.
We hate to bring it up, but...
we do hate to bring it up, but we got to.
You got to bring up the post office.
Sorry.
Yeah. It's a big animal.
That's what you wanted to come in and talk to us about today, the going postal.
Is home delivery being phased out or something?
Yes, it is.
Any new subdivision or whatever does not have home delivery as far as
I didn't know that.
understand
It's a crown corporation.
It has to be a really big deal for that division to get that. And you're right. It doesn't happen very often. It's too expensive, and they want to phase out. See, the post office doesn't understand if they phase out the carriers, and if you're not getting it at your house, maybe another company might come in and decide, and that's called privatization.
But the way that you describe it is like you're just like running down the stairs. Oh, the mail's here! I gotta give them a hug.
People do that all the time. Trust me.
You know
the mail is very important. People are insane. They will wait for you for hours, and they'll stand at the end of their driveway.
Where have you been? And I want to introduce our next guest for today's show. I've known him for quite some time, Mr. Dan Loveranski. And he can be heard a host of live audio wrestling Sunday nights at 11 o'clock from 11 to 1.
What percentage of the show is call-in? Is a lot of call-in?
Totally. I mean, pro wrestling, it's such... The great thing about pro wrestling fans is that they're really vocal and they have very strong opinions. And I don't know how to describe it. It's just something that's always interesting and constantly changing. And some of the things that happen in the world of pro wrestling and MMA and that, you're just like, it boggles your mind. These things don't happen in other areas. They don't happen in other sports. They don't happen in other entertainment forms. It's like, it's a totally engaging thing. And most people that are fans of it are very vocal. So yeah, we try to take as many phone calls as we can.
And I'm wondering if the violence thing isn't creeping in more than... I know they don't.
Well, there's always, you're always going to have instances. I mean, you're always going to have those occasional instances where kids are going to be playing and imitating wrestling moves, and they're going to try. I mean, it's up to the parents to kind of watch that kind of stuff. But that stuff is going to be inevitable. But really, they're pretty few and far between.
I want to introduce the Pillow Fight League that you're involved in. And
Fight League.
I think this is one of the most sexiest things that I've ever heard of.
Because when you hear the words Pillow Fight League, instant connotation kind of goes off in your brain, and we're not really like what you think. It's not Playboy. It's not hot girls in negligees. It's not on a bed. It's not fluff. It's more almost like a legitimate sport. The girls fight. They have characters like pro wrestling, and they have gimmick names like Olivia Neutron Bomb.
Some great names.
Abby Roadkill.
Mickey Dismantle.
Mickey Dismantle. Yeah, she comes out with a baseball bat, by the way, and that. But the fights themselves, when it comes down to the fights, totally real. The girls are fighting each other to beat each other. They train with an MMA coach who teaches them jiu-jitsu and teaches them moves. Like the basic rules in the Pillow Fight League is you can do any kind of move as long as you use a pillow. So if you want to take a girl down, you wrap the pillow around her leg and pull her out from under her feet, or you can hit her over the head with it, obviously, or you can try to choke her with it, and you can win by pinfall, submission. The referee can DQ you if you're cheating, because you can't do biting or hair pulling or gouging or any of the shots to the crotch or anything like that. And you can't load the pillow with a foreign object. You cannot.
Tingly, but when you said Eaton Center, I got a raging hard on.
Well, then you should stay away from both of them.
Heather has quite extensive knowledge in fitting of women's underwear and whole retail of women's underwear, and we want to talk about women's underwear. Who doesn't? I have a really good lead-off question.
Great.
Sure. Heather, can you get a good bra for like $25?
Of course you can.
You can?
Yes, definitely.
Well, that's not too bad, is it?
Then here's my follow-up to that, Paul. This is my supplemental. Why did my girlfriend's bra cost $180 one time?
Because there were already breasts inside of it.
What do the numbers and letters mean?
Okay. So you want to know how to fit a bra?
Actually, I do want to know that.
Okay. Well, you're going to take two measurements, okay? You're going to measure right underneath the breasts, and that's going to be your rib cage measurement. You're going to take that number, and you're going to add 5. And then you measure at the fullest part of your breast.
So what does that give you after you
That's your rib cage measurement. That's the number, the 34, the 36, the 38.
Okay.
That measurement plus 5 gives you the measurement of your bra. And then you measure at the fullest part of your breasts. And then for every inch difference between your rib cage measurement and the fullest part of your breast is a cup. First one is AA, second is A, B, C, and so on.